Hi everyone, this is Catherine, and this past Sunday I was at church and we had one of the guys in our church, he filled in for our pastor. Our pastor was on vacation, and he shared with us a powerful and transparent message on really sharing the things you're really struggling with. And he actually proceeded to express how many years um, he had been prisoner to a secret in his life, and he just really felt that God was calling him to come forth with it because he wasn't doing himself or anybody else a favor by keeping it a secret. He shared that um, for about 10 years, he struggled with pornography, and that God had helped him um, to overcome in that area, but that it's still a temptation that up to now he hasn't given into since then. And he just really challenges because we have, in our church, we have what are called life groups, and it's basically support groups that meet during the week, and we share what we've learned on Sunday, and pray for each other and just get to know each other. And he really challenged us that we would really begin to share who we really are and what our real struggles are, so that we can be a real support to each other. And I've really been, it's funny because I was thinking about my husband, and how I thought that would be really great for him. But then it's been funny because I've really been challenged, and specifically with my weight loss surgery, I realized that I've really been struggling with the idea of wanting to share that with anybody. Feeling like I just didn't want to deal with their response to the idea that I'm having weight loss surgery. It's been kind of my opinion up to this point that if I felt led to share with that person, that I would. And my husband and I were talking about how long was I going to get away with that, because the reality is that at some point, very soon, because my surgery is on the 23rd, I'm going to be losing so much weight so quickly that people are going to ask, what are you doing? And then I'm going to be faced with or confronted with whether I'm going to be transparent or not. And I think it's really important as a follower of Christ to be honest. And really, the thing I'm asking myself is, what are you ashamed of? What am I ashamed of? Is there something inside of me that's still saying that I do feel like I'm a failure because because I have come to the end of the road? Because weight loss surgery for me in my mind was always the end of the road. But honestly, and it was like the last resort. And but yet at the same time, I feel like God led me to this place to save my life. And it's no longer something I feel personally is something that I would never do. It's kind of like the thing I used to think was I would never do that. And here I am doing it, and really excited about it, and really excited about the rest of my life, and thankful to have a tool that's going to help me, knowing that it's still going to be a struggle. I'm not kidding myself. I know it's still going to be a struggle, but I really do feel hopeful for the first time in a long time, after a lot of failure over a lot of years. And yeah, and so I kind of like to ask, um, this is kind of just an opportunity for people to maybe share with me or share with other people. Maybe in response to my question is, what is a good answer? What's a good answer that represents dignity and that's not reactionary? I don't want to share with an attitude. I don't want to have an attitude like, um, I don't know. I want to give this weight loss surgery dignity because I think that I do think um, it's another choice out there, and I believe that I'm being led to this choice, and it's an option, you know, and so I'd like to ask you guys, what are some ways you've answered people as you've been losing the weight quickly when they have asked you, that doesn't um, cause them to get defensive or to give you honestly, I don't want a bunch of stupid opinions. You know, I knew at this, and the last thing I need is to bring on a bunch of negativity about what I'm doing. And so, to me, that's kind of why I've had this attitude that I wasn't going to share with everybody. But I don't think I'm going to be let off that easily. So, um, so I put that out there and ask you guys to maybe respond um, to me how you've answered that question. Um, so that's basically why I made this vlog, because I really been thinking about that a lot lately, and I really do want to be transparent, and I know that God is challenging me to share with my life group what I'm doing, because I really do believe I need their prayer, but yet I feel that it justifies a dignified answer that will actually, you know, bless them, and ultimately, whatever I do, I want to bring honor to God. And so I want to be able to answer them honorably, in a way that helps them to see that this really was God's will at this point in my life. And so there you have it. That's where I'm at. And that's what I'm going through right now. So thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Still getting used to doing these, and looking forward to being a part of this whole process. Talk to you later. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.